What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. And like always, before I go over things, if you got a second, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button below. Now, we got some pretty big information in this video. First, the Air Jordan 1 High OG Satin Bred will release Holiday 2023. Also, we have more updates on the Air Jordan 11 defining moments and much more from Jordan Brand. Also in this video, we have news from Nike and one thing from Puma. And now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. For fans of the Puma MB02 Jade, which celebrates Lunar New Year, will be able to purchase on February 3rd, and the retail price will be $150. Nike Sportswear will officially release their Valentine's Day collection during the early part of February. The collection includes the Air More Uptempo, the Air Trainer 1, and the Nike Dunk Low, which was available via Shock Drop. But if you missed out on the Shock Drop, you'll be able to purchase this pair along with all three on February 7th. The retail price is $170 for the Air More Uptempo. The Air Trainer 1 will cost you $130, and the Dunk Low will retail at $120. The Nike Dunk Low Pink Paisley also has a release date. While not officially part of Nike Sportswear's Valentine's Day collection, the pair will also debut on February 7th. They will be available in women's sizing, and the retail price will be $110. If you missed out on the undefeated Nike Air Force 1 Low Wildberry when it released at Undefeated, there is another chance for you to purchase. This pair features a Wildberry and Celestine blue colorway, along with patent leather across the upper. The swoosh has a translucent finish, and then we have Undefeated lace locks and their 5-strike branding by the heel. Other details includes a cell midsole and a gum rubber outsole. So February 2nd is the release date, and the retail price will be $160. We have a lot of Air Max 1s releasing in 2023. We have a look at a new colorway known as Triple Black. Now, if you think the image looks off, it's just because the photos used are actually in preschool sizing, but they are expected to debut in adult sizing as well. So the pair features black throughout while constructed with nubuck, mesh, and leather. Along with tonneau branding throughout, black lands on the midsole and the rubber outsole to finish the look. Now, we don't have a release date nor a retail price, but they should be available later this year. I'm sure everybody knows that the Nike Air Max 186 Big Bubble will return this year. This is a small update just to let you guys know that they'll also release in preschool and toddler sizing. So we got some photos of that. Now, as for a release date, we don't have a specific one. However, they are expected to debut in March. I believe they're going to release around or on Air Max Day, which is March 26th. As soon as I have more information, that will go into the following news video. LeBron James owns a minority stake in the Liverpool Football Club, and to pay tribute, they're going to release the Nike LeBron 20 Liverpool. This pair features a University Red, Burgundy Crush, Black, and Metallic Gold colorway. Utilizing red suede on the base with leather and mesh on the tongues, we also have the signature double-stacked swoosh logos on the panels with the reptile texture on the main swoosh. Other details includes Liverpool FC branding on the heel, metallic gold lace dubras, and a semi-translucent outsole. Currently scheduled to release on February 9th, the retail price is $210. Sacai and Nike Sportswear will team up once again this year, and this time they're going to release the Nike Air Footscape. We first saw a preview of the shoes during the Fall-Winter 2023 men's collection showcase for Paris Fashion Week. So far, we have 3 colorways. One comes dressed in brown, another comes dressed in blue and gray, while the last features a black, red, and white colorway. Utilizing a mid-cut build, the pair comes with Nike branding on the lateral side and double shoelaces, which is a signature that Sacai commonly uses. Now, the colorways are expected to release during Fall-Winter 2023. Other than that, we don't have any additional details, and we only have one photo of each colorway. But as soon as more information is available, I'll make sure to let you guys know. I know I've been including a lot of updates on Ja Morant's first signature shoe, the Nike Ja 1, in news videos, and I'm going to include one more update. This is the day 1 pair, and it just shows how they look on feet. I'm sure most people will be wearing them to play basketball. However, there was a time frame when current signature basketball shoes were worn off the court. That was about 10 years ago or so. I don't know if people still do that. Obviously with Jordans, I mean, I do that. And I do it with older signature shoes. And as for the release date, they are currently expected to debut in April, and the retail price will be $110. Tiffany & Co. will collaborate with Nike Sportswear to release the Air Force 1 Low. Going over the shoes, they feature black leather and suede throughout the upper, along with Tiffany's teal shade on the swoosh and insoles. On the heel, we have a silver plate with co-branding, with Tiffany inscribed on the tongue. Other details includes a black midsole and a matching rubber outsole. Also included is an extra pair of laces, and it comes with special packaging. No specific release date for this shoe, however they are expected to debut spring 2023, and the retail price will be $400. Also, it isn't confirmed if they will release at Nike.com, however they should be available at Tiffany & Co. Let me know your thoughts on this pair down in the comment section below. We have another rumor, and I've actually seen this a few times. I didn't report on it initially because I thought it was simply that a rumor. However, it seems like this is a possibility, and that is that Supreme and Nike will collaborate and release the Nike Air Bakin. This shoe definitely brings back memories to me from the 90s, and of course it was originally released in 1997 and worn by Tim Hardaway of the Miami Heat. Now, it's rumored that Supreme will release 3 different colorways. So what you're looking at is just a Photoshop. This isn't how it's going to look. And currently, we don't know actually how it's going to look. But some of the things you can expect is Supreme branding throughout and special packaging. So they are rumored to release spring 2023, and currently no additional information. Now, what I hope happens with this is that Nike decides to release some general OG colorways that aren't a collaboration, like the red one that's used in the example here, or even the blue pair. Moving on to Jordan Brand, and we have official photos and a release date for the Air Jordan 37 Low Lapis. The pair features a lapis, satin gold, black, crimson bliss, and ice lilac color combination. Now, when images first came out of the shoe, it looked like it featured a blue upper, and I mean like a deep royal blue. However, from these photos, it looks more purple. Maybe it's just my eyes, but either way, if you're interested in buying, they will release on February 2nd, and the retail price will be $175. We have some upcoming Air Jordan 1 mid and lows to go over that will release later this year. Here is the first one. We don't know of the official colorway, nor does it have a nickname, but going over the pair, it features cell on the base with leather and mesh on the tongues. Next, we have purple on the overlays and blue on the tongue label, wings, and swoosh logos. Other details include purple laces, a cell midsole, and a blue rubber outsole. Now, we don't have a specific release date, but what I'm hearing is fall 2023 is when this pair is expected to debut, and the retail price will be $125. Here is another upcoming Air Jordan 1 mid. This is a women's exclusive, and I'm actually a big fan of the colorway. And the pair is nicknamed Sky J French Blue. A little bit weird, but that is due to the colorway, which is Sky J French Blue, Ozone Blue, and Cell. So going over the shoes, this pair features tumbled leather on the upper and mesh on the tongues, while Cell lands on the base, and then we have Sky French Blue on the overlays and the rubber outsole. Other details include Ozone Blue on the branding and a Cell midsole. So this pair is also expected to debut during fall 2023, and the retail price will be $125. This Air Jordan 1 Low will release later this year. Again, it doesn't have an official nickname, nor do we know the official colorway, but they're being called Cell and Brown for obvious reasons. Constructed with the usual leather and mesh, Cell lands on the base, we got brown on the overlays and the rubber outsole. A lighter shade of brown hits the swoosh logos, Jumpman on the tongue, and the wings on the heel, and then finishing the look is Cell on the laces and the midsole. A pretty clean, straightforward look. I could see this pair doing well, and currently they're expected to debut fall 2023, and the retail price will be $110. We have a new pair added to the Craft series. This is the Air Jordan 1 Mid Craft Cement Gray. So this pair features a cement gray, black, white, tech gray, and Cell colorway. Utilizing different materials like ballistic mesh and suede, the pair features white on the base and various shades of gray on the overlays. The pair also features a foam padded tongue and stitching on the lateral swoosh that represents the number 23. Finishing the look is cell on the midsole and a black rubber outsole. Unfortunately, no release date, however they are expected to debut sometime in fall 2023, and the retail price will be $135. Quick update on the Union, AJKO 1 low in sell. This is the leather pair, and we have a small release date change. So initially this pair was scheduled to release on January 27th along with the white pair. However, on the sneakers app, they're going to be delayed just a little bit. Now they're going to drop on February 4th. Currently, the white pair isn't listed on the sneakers app. However, I have seen retailers opened up their raffles for that shoe, and I believe the leather pair as well. Also, if I forgot to mention, the retail price is $150. On-feet photos of the Air Jordan 1 High OG Vibrations of NAIJA have leaked. Not only does this show us how they look on feet, but overall it gives us a better look. This pair features a cell, pale vanilla, and black colorway, with leather across the base done in cell, and then we have textile materials on the swoosh and collars. The signature Nike Air branding hits the tongue, and this pair will also come with special packaging, although I haven't seen the photos of the packaging yet. But if you're interested in buying, they will release on May 27th. The retail price will be $180, and they will be available exclusively in men's sizing. This is a shoe that has had quite a few release date changes, originally expected to debut in 2022, and then got pushed to early 2023, and now was pushed back until summer, but we have official photos of the Air Jordan 2 Low Cherrywood. Now, since the official photos did pop up, it's possible that they release a little bit sooner than summer, and this pair features a white Cherrywood red and light steel gray colorway. Utilizing white leather across the base, suede hits the overlays, and then we have Cherrywood red on the piping, Wings logo on the tongue, liner, and around the heel. Finishing the look is a white midsole, and then we have Cherrywood and light steel gray on the rubber outsole. So like I mentioned, summer 2023, however it is possible they could release sooner, and the retail price will be $150. Official photos popped up of the Air Jordan 4 Seafoam, aka Oil Green. I have a feeling this pair is going to be a problem. It's also a women's exclusive release, so already the bigger sizes are going to be not available. And I believe in men's sizing, this pair will only go up to a 10.5, but there does seem to be some hype behind it, so that seems to be the case with a lot of Air Jordan 4s. So if this is something you want to purchase, make sure to enter all the raffles, wake up early for the sneakers app, all that good stuff. Currently scheduled to release on February 9th, the retail price will be $200. I don't think I went into too much detail on this shoe in a previous video, but this is the Air Jordan 2 Low UNC PE that will debut in July. Now, what you're looking at is a Photoshop. However, they are expected to look something like this. The pair will have Chicago color blocking, but instead of using red or black, they're going to use University Blue. So why is this shoe so special? Not only does it celebrate Michael Jordan's alma mater, but he actually wore the shoes during the Collegiate Legends Classic Alumni game that was played on June 28th, 1987. I'll also include a photo from the game in this video. So the pair is expected to feature white leather on the base, and then we have University Blue accents throughout, and then we have mostly cement gray on the rubber outsole. So at the time of recording, July 22nd is the release date, and the retail price will be $150. Sotheby's just unveiled the Notorious B.I.G. Air Jordan 13 auction, which celebrates the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. So what I'm going to do here is read from their press release just because it has all the information there. And it reads, Sotheby's is proud to present the Christopher Wallace Air Jordan 13, an exclusive primary market offering of 23 pairs of the Christopher Wallace Air Jordan 13. In partnership with the Jordan brand and the Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation in celebration of the commencement of the Jordan year. Originally created in 2017 in celebration of Wallace's 45th birthday, the Christopher Wallace Air Jordan 13 has remained under lock and key until recently. Now in 2023, the year that represents Jordan's iconic number and the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, Jordan brand and the Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation are auctioning 23 pairs exclusively at Sotheby's. Dressed in predominantly black and anthracite upper, the Christopher Wallace Air Jordan 13 features images and phrases that celebrate Notorious B.I.G, his legacy, and the belief and determination of the icon. A silhouette of Wallace is featured on both tongues in a classic red and black flannel pattern. Synonymous with the Notorious B.I.G is throughout the sock liner and insoles. On the tongue tag, the infamous phrases, "It was all a dream," and "If you don't know, now you know," are featured, and the word dream is donned on the metal aglets. In the email, they estimated that these shoes would go for anywhere between $2,300 and $5,200. I instantly knew that was way off. Currently, my size, which is a 10.5, is at $8,500. You got some shoes that are $11,000, but I'm pretty sure all the sizes have already topped the $5,200 price point where they thought they would be. Now, if you got deep pockets, the auction already opened, which took place on January 23rd, but it will run until February 23rd. All proceeds from the auction will benefit the Christopher Wallace Memorial Foundation, which aims to empower inner-city youth with educational learning instruments, sponsorships, grants, and community-based mentorship programs and campaigns, all in line with its motto, Think B.I.G, books instead of guns. Now this is dope. I like the shoes. I'm still a little bit unsure why they picked the Air Jordan 13, but nonetheless it is dope. I just have one issue. Yes, they're doing a great thing and I don't want to take away from that, but part of this is to celebrate the Jordan year, 2023, number 23, but most of us can't afford this. This is insane pricing. I don't understand why they couldn't release a shoe to the general public or even have it somewhat limited, where yeah, maybe you have to pay a little bit of resale, but it would be nothing like this $11,000, $8,500, stuff like that. That's just insane to me. Again, I'm not taking away from what they're doing. I think it's great that the proceeds will go and help kids. That's always a good thing. I just feel that they could have done that and made this a GR and probably made a lot more money. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Also, let me know if you plan on placing a bid. We're finally starting to get some really good looks at the Air Jordan 6 Toro. Now, the shoes leaked some months back. It wasn't the greatest images, but at the very minimum, it let us know what was coming. Now we have a detailed look thanks to Z Sneakerhead Z, and honestly, they look nice. So this pair features a simple varsity red and black colorway, utilizing red suede across the upper, black lands on the tongue, heel tab, liner, and hinted on the midsole. The last detail is an icy translucent outsole. So for the release details, dropping June 24th, the retail price will be $200. They'll also be available in full family sizing. Now there was a time frame when predominantly red shoes were a hit. It was a must-have. And I feel like when they retro some of those, the specific colorways, for example, we have the Raging Bull 5s, they did well. People wanted those. If they ever release the Toro 4s again, I think those will do very well. I don't know if people are over that look, the mostly red, but I do remember for a period of time it was really hyped. But for me, there's so much stuff releasing, I probably will pass unless I get them on sale, which is a possibility. But let me know your thoughts down below. On to the exclusive news. We have an update on the Air Jordan 11 defining moments. Now, in one of the previous videos, Z Sneakerhead Z and I, we broke the news that the Air Jordan 11 defining moments would return holiday 2023. Now, there was a lot of questions. First up, they will feature a higher cut patent leather. I know that was one of the main questions being asked. I'm not sure if I put that in the last video, but yes, they will. And as far as Jumpman in gold running down the eyelets, I still don't have confirmation on that. I've actually heard back from Jordan Brand and they said they haven't confirmed if they will add them in or not. So it's probably going to be a little bit longer before we officially know. Now, there is a difference on the 2023 pair compared to the 2006. And that is, instead of mesh, they'll actually feature leather. So what you're looking at is a mock-up representing what the shoes could look like. Again, we don't know about the Jordan written in gold, but instead of mesh, we now have leather. I still think the model looks super clean. Other than that, they will be available in full family sizing, and they will come with special packaging. Now, as far as how the packaging will look, I don't have confirmation on that just yet, but they are expected to debut in December, and the retail price will be $225. I'm still really excited about this. I feel even with a leather upper instead of mesh, this is still a hit. I just hope they don't have Jumpman written down the eyelets. I don't like that look. It isn't horrible, but I just don't care for it that much. And for the second exclusive piece of news in this video, I have confirmation that the Air Jordan 1 High OG Satin Bred will release holiday 2023. Now, right off the bat, you might be asking yourself, well, didn't they already release the shoes? And they did. This was back in 2016. This release celebrated what was being called Band Day and took place on October 18th. They were available exclusively at a pop-up shop in New York City and limited to 501 pairs. Now, the 2023 release could have some changes, but before I get to that, I do have additional information that will probably be upsetting to some of you. This is a women's exclusive release, just like they did on the Satin Shattered Backboard release in 2018, and then we saw the Satin Black Toe drop in 2019. Both of those were women's exclusives. This will be the same with this shoe. As far as the size range, if they'll be available in extended women's sizing, I don't have that information just yet. It is a possibility though, because this release is going to be massive. It's going to be a big release. Behind the scenes, they are pumping it up. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were available in extended women's sizing, but I don't have confirmation on that. Now, as far as the shoes, they will feature a full satin upper. As well, the 2016 release, the Wings logo, that is embroidered on. Now, the 2023 pair could feature something different, like a metal Wings logo. That is rumored for now. It's not confirmed yet. And probably the biggest news of this, and maybe a letdown, is that the outsole might be black. Now, technically, that wouldn't be the OG Bred colorway if it has a black outsole. Yes, it would still be a Bred colorway, but it wouldn't be the OG Bred. So those two changes, a black outsole and a metal or some sort of different Wings logo, would definitely be enough for Jordan Brand to release them again. Personally, I just think if you want to release them just like you did in 2016, that's perfectly fine. If you got to change something up, change the wings, add a metal Wings logo, that's fine as well. I just feel that the outsole needs to stay red. So that's pretty much it. They are expected to release holiday 2023, and the retail price will be $180. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm sure a lot of people will still go after them, even though they're a women's exclusive release. I feel that this shoe could release in unisex sizing easily, maybe men's and women's specific sizing. They've done that on several shoes in the past, so I don't see why they couldn't do it here. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. And that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you haven't done so already, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button below. Now, there's a lot more news we still have to break. So make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and you'll be alerted when I drop the next video, which should be Monday. I'm not sure if it's going to be a news video or if it's going to be the February 2023 Nike and Jordan release dates. But if it is that video, then the next video I do drop will be more exclusive news for you guys. But let me know what you liked or disliked down in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions, I'll make sure to answer them. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.